it's because he's doing so well in his life that he says, listen, I just want to take you out and just talk to you. And so they ended up going out to eat. They sat there for 2 hours. And after the meal was done, the young man starts to pull out his wallet to pay for it. And he's like, and the old man grabs his wrist and he goes, are you really going to rob me of the blessing that I would get paying for your meal by trying to pay for it for yourself? Struck me. I was like, do I do that? He said, think about it. If you're bad at receiving gifts, I guarantee you like to do for other people. I guarantee you like to do for other people. How does it make you feel when you do for other people? You feel real good. He said, realize you are robbing me of that same feeling every time you tell me no. He said, your problem is that you're only thinking about owing me something. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't have offered it to you. Even if it's my last, if I offered it to you, you should take it because I believe that I'm going to receive a blessing from this. And so what I started to do in my life was, number one, I started to get good at giving, but then I also do like little small tokens of gifts, right? And you can do this if you want to. Like, I'll go into McDonald's and I'll tell them, hey, pay for the car behind me. And then I'll just take the receipt and just write on it, pass it on. And I try to see how many cars back it'll go before, like, if who's going to pay for whose meal back. So we got to pass good energy throughout it. So I had to work on my self-image. I had to be good at receiving, because if you can't receive $1, you're not going to receive 10. It's going to be difficult for you to give. You're not going to get 100. You're not going to get 1,000. You're not going to get 1 million. You're not going to get 10 million. Why? Because you're blocking your blessings. If you can't receive the little things, why would somebody come and give you a truckload of it if you didn't want to take the one? So take it. When someone offers you something, I want you to take it. And here's the last thing that I want you to write down. I told you all, don't undervalue yourself. I undervalued a lot of what I did until someone came to me and they appraised my house. Someone came to me and they appraised my house. When you need to sell your house, you need to go through an appraisal process. When you're ready to buy a house, you got to go through an appraisal process. And what that appraiser does is they're a professional and they can tell you exactly how much it's worth. Y'all, I had a gift and I didn't even know how much it was worth. You got a gift and you don't even know how much it's worth yet, but you got to go to an appraiser for somebody to say to you, hey, you got something special right here and the rest of the world needs that thing. And there are people whose success is tied to you being successful in that thing. Y'all, I was going and I was speaking, and the woman, she called me on the phone after she paid me. She said, Jeff, we have a problem. I said, what's the problem? She said, what I just paid you is not congruent to what you just did. I said, what?